a pumpkin hanging around your house and you're wondering what to do with it? Sure, you could make pumpkin pie or pumpkin muffins, but how about pumpkin fries? Yeah, that's right, pumpkin fries is what I'm sharing with you today. Hi, I'm Shelly from Frugal Family Home, where I create quick tutorials to help build your cooking and baking confidence. And today I'm sharing with you how to make pumpkin fries in your oven so they're baked and so yummy too. So let's get started and I'll show you all the steps it takes to make pumpkin fries at home. Okay, so we have our pie pumpkin and you just want to cut it in half to remove the seeds. And then we're just going to scoop out these seeds to start, but don't throw them away. You can make roasted pumpkin seeds with them. And I usually just do this with a spoon and just start cleaning it. You want to make sure to use a pie pumpkin because pie pumpkins are meatier and less watery than a carving pumpkin. So pull out all the seeds and put them in a container so you can roast them, and then just scrape the inside of the pumpkin just like that. Just keep scraping it and getting all of that stringy pulp out because we don't want any of that watery stringy pulp left. This first one is all clean and we'll go ahead and do the second one, and then I'll show you how to cut them into fries. Now that both of our pumpkin halves are cleaned, we're going to cut it again into quarters. And we're going to take the tops and the bottoms off of each one. So now we have these cut up nicely. Now we're going to cut them into about 1/4 inch thickness, about for our fries, about like that. And then we're going to peel them. Just take the skin off carefully because it is pretty tough. And there we have that. And then we'll just cut it once more into a nice size for a fry. And then we're going to soak them. You want to soak them in water to keep at least a half an hour or up to overnight to help remove some of the starch so they'll actually get crispy. Cut it a little bigger so I don't have so much to peel. Gonna peel it just like that. Cut it just once more to make it a little bit thinner. And just like that. And we're going to finish the rest of the pumpkin just like this. Now we have all of our pumpkin fries cut and we have them soaking in water. It's best to let them soak for at least a half an hour, but if you have the time, soak them overnight. That will help to remove the starchiness and they will crisp up better. Now that our pumpkin has been soaked, we're just going to dry it off a bit. We want it as dry as we can get it. So I'm just putting mine here on a towel, and then I'm just going to we just want to dry it so the pumpkin is pretty dry. We don't want the moisture because moisture will not let them crisp up. Next step is to put about 1/3 of the pumpkin fries into a baggie, and then put about 1/3 of the corn starch into the bag, and we're just going to give it a shake to coat our pumpkin fries with cornstarch. And we're going to repeat that process until we have all of our fries coated with cornstarch. Now here's all of our pumpkin fries coated with cornstarch. We're going to add the oil to them next. We're just going to drizzle them with oil and then toss to coat them. Just want to get oil on all of them. And once they're all coated with oil, we're going to add our seasoning. Our seasonings are going to be a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of smoked paprika. If you don't have smoked paprika, you can use regular paprika, but I like the smoked flavor. We're just going to mix that seasoning mix together. You can really smell the smoke in that smoked paprika. And then we're just going to sprinkle it on. I like to sprinkle part of it on, then give the fries a stir, and then sprinkle a little more on. Helps to distribute it a little more evenly. Now that our fries are all prepared, they're oiled and they're seasoned, we're going to add them to a cookie sheet that has been sprayed, or you can use parchment paper, whatever you prefer. So we put about half of the pumpkin fries onto the cookie sheet and spread them out. You want a good amount of room so you have good airflow around each fry to help crisp it up. If you overcrowd the pan because the pumpkin has a higher moisture content, it will steam, and it'll steam them instead of oven fry them, and that's not what we want. So you want a good amount of room just like this, and then we'll put it into an oven, 425 degrees, for about 5 to 8 minutes. Flip them and cook them on the other side 5 to 8 minutes, or until they're golden brown. And here's our fries all done. They're nice and crisp, not limp at all, and they just look so yummy. They smell really good too, just golden brown. Like to add a little freshness to them, you can sprinkle them with a little parsley and Parmesan cheese if you'd like. And that's how you make pumpkin fries. And if you want the printable recipe, look for the link in the description. And if you don't subscribe yet, I would love to have you subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.